TunePocket.com. TunePocket.com.
Good day and welcome to another episode of the Sean Farrell Podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's not waste no time. Let's get right to it. So, going to be discussing two things today. First, there is a young lady that I talked to months ago, and her name was Chloe Bellerby. And she is a suicide attempt survivor as well. And she began having panic attacks when she was 16, and her emotions just boiled over. And she began self-harming herself, binging, purging, and had thoughts of suicide. She wore a certain type of wardrobe to hide her scars from her parents. And in August of 2016, she downed 100 pills. And then she was rushed to the hospital. She didn't see a purpose or a reason to be alive anymore. She didn't want to socialize, play sports. I believe she plays soccer. And she was diagnosed with depression. Initially, she refused counseling, okay? But there was a guy named Ricky O'Sullivan, okay? There was a guy named Ricky O'Sullivan that she ran into, okay? And Ricky O'Sullivan wouldn't let her walk, wouldn't let her give up on herself, okay? And so she still battles with suicidal thoughts, okay? But in the midst of battling suicidal thoughts, she earned her bachelor's degree. She did a 205-mile walk, fundraising walk, and she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2019, but that still didn't stop her from earning her bachelor's degree. 205-mile fundraising walk and degree up program. And if I'm correct, she said that the fact that she has suicidal thoughts, okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, Chloe, okay, but Chloe said she still battles with suicidal thoughts, and the thing that keeps her going is the fact that she's helping people who deal with the same things that Chloe still deals with to this day, okay? And so she's like a really busy woman, okay? She's like a really busy woman who I don't know how she has time to even do social media stuff with everything that she has going on. But yeah, Chloe's a suicide attempt survivor. If you want to follow her, she's on Twitter as well. You can follow her on Instagram as well. Chloe Bellerby, MH. That is Chloe, CHLOE BELLERBY, MH. Okay. And she's on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well. So yeah. Um, so the 7 different types of tiredness are explained. Okay. Um, Emotional tiredness. This is when someone has much less emotional capacity to draw on and may therefore react more negatively to things than they ordinarily would. For example, getting easily overwhelmed, breaking down over something small, or being irritable. Situational tiredness. This is when someone is tired or fed up of a negative situation they're in. For example, a busy period at work, or a period of relationship distress. Motivational tiredness. This is the result of someone having exerted their willpower or self control for an extended period of time without having their needs met in the present. As a consequence, they may experience low motivation and an increased desire for comfort or pleasure. Social tiredness. This can be caused by being in a socially demanding environment, networking event, not having your introvert needs met, or burning out from using so much of your energy to present how you wish others to perceive you rather than being your authentic self. And of course, there's mental tiredness. This can present as concentration difficulties, having trouble making even small decisions, and zoning out because your brain feels foggy. Then there's depression tiredness. This is the result of many symptoms of depression, as well as the energy drained from fighting them off. Physical tiredness. This can of course be experienced after a period of strenuous physical activity, but can also be caused by other types of tiredness. Okay. So the first one, emotional tiredness. Okay. As I talked about a few videos ago, there was a disturbance we had at the International Survivors of Suicide event day here in Memphis, and I tried to go out and calm this person down. Then the person who was hosting it, she tried to come out and calm her down, but she was just being loud and just being a bully. And so after a short period, the host, she just got overwhelmed and just started crying. Okay. So, and so yeah. And it started over a misunderstanding. Okay. And after a while of trying to calm her down, okay, she just began crying overwhelmingly. And so yeah. Situational tiredness. How many times have we been in that situation before where you just feel you're in a dead situation? You're in a dead situation. You're in a dead relationship. Okay. I went through this just recently. My second job, okay, I did not particularly like. And I didn't like the attitudes of some people. I didn't like the attitudes of some people. I didn't like the way things were done. And that was starting to really take a toll on my mental health. um, on my mental health. Okay. And, but, and, my mental health just got worse and worse and worse the longer I stayed in that situation. And then, here I am, um, working for the Memphis Crisis Center. Um, it's an adjustment period, but um, I am getting to a bit of a better place mentally than I was at my second job. I really enjoyed my I really enjoyed the people that I work with at UPS. Okay, I really enjoyed the people I worked with at UPS, and that was a bit more tougher situation to leave. But I was ready to help people who deal with depression, suicidal ideations, anxiety, um, relationship, um, relationship distress, whatever situations cause them mental distress. Okay, I was ready to help those type of people. Okay, um, motivational tiredness. Okay, now for me, motivational tiredness looks different for some people. Okay, um, but I know for me, I'm just speaking for myself. Okay, for me, I I always find like after I take a shower, I always find after I take take a shower, I always feel a bit more mo I feel more a bit more motivated than I did before I took a shower. Okay, and I know it sounds weird, but yeah, it just seems like after I have a hot shower, it just seems like I have a bit more energy to do stuff. Okay, so again, motivational tiredness, having exerted their willpower of self control for an extended period of time. Okay, so they may experience low motivation. Um, Social tiredness. Okay, um, this was I remember an episode of social tiredness I had, um, where I was at a party. I was at a birthday party. I was at a late night birthday party, and I started thinking about the ways I could get out of being at this friend's birthday party. Okay, and so I pretended like I had a call, went out, um, got my cell phone out, pretended like I had a call, went out, and went home, and I immediately felt better because um, let me just say something for people who are claustrophobic and have and are dealing with mental health issues. On top of that, what kind of makes it even worse is when you're in a small space. Okay, when you're in a small space of a building and there's lots of people inside that small space, and um, you just feel and mentally things are going real fast. You're claustrophobic and you want to get out of there any way that you can. Okay, so I think it was a little bit of claustrophobic, um, but I think for me it was more, um, there was a lot of people in the small space, and I just wanted to get out of that environment, and I came up with a fake reason to do that. Mental tiredness. Yeah, even small things can make you not concentrate. Making decisions, things such as what socks to put on. You spend 25 minutes trying to figure out what shirt to wear. Then you spend another 30 minutes trying to figure out what pants to wear. Okay. And then say like you go to the grocery store and you spend another 45 minutes trying to find out which cold cuts to buy, because you're just so mentally tired. And mental tiredness is tied in with depression tiredness. Okay. Because you're fighting all these symptoms of tiredness, right? You're fighting all these symptoms of tiredness, but once you're done fighting them off, you have no energy to do anything else. You have no energy to eat, shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair. You don't even have energy to go to the mailbox. Okay. Because of the mental and depression tiredness. Okay. And you're fighting all these other types of tiredness on top of that. And you're just so drained that you just want to lay down for about the next 4 days from fighting all these different types of tiredness. So those are the types of different tiredness explained. But it can just be overwhelming when you're fighting them all at once. Yeah. All right. That's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. Thank you for watching. May God bless you all. I'm out of here. Peace out. God bless.